Answers versus solution. Why humanity needs more than just the right response. The question we don't always ask. Have you ever noticed how the answers we seek in life seem to change over time? What satisfies us as children no longer satisfies us as adults. The same question asked at different stages of life brings completely different answers. Why is that? Because answers, while often helpful, are not always enough. They serve a moment, a mood, or a mindset. But they rarely carry the weight of transformation. What we truly need, both as individuals and as a society, are solutions. What is an answer? An answer is usually a personal or situational response to a question. It may resolve curiosity, explain a fact, or momentarily satisfy a need. But answers are often temporary, subjective, limited to one perspective. Think about a child who asks, "Why is the sky blue?" Or, "Why can I stay up late?" As that child grows, the answers they receive evolve. The question may remain the same, but their capacity to understand deepens. This shows us something important. The value of an answer depends on who is asking and why and when. Why solutions matter more. Unlike answers, solutions are collaborative, enduring, designed to bring peace, growth, or resolutions. A solution goes beyond explanation. It transforms. It requires negotiation, maturity, and wisdom. It's not about just telling someone what they want to hear. It's about helping them grow into who they are meant to be. Let me illustrate this with a simple story. A 5-year-old boy sees a toy in the store and begins crying because he wants it. His mother could simply give him the toy, and that's an answer. But instead, she says, "You can have it, but only if you stop crying and go to bed early tonight." This response isn't just an answer, it's a solution. It requires the child to grow, to choose, and to earn what he desires. The mother doesn't just satisfy the request, she uses the moment to teach responsibility. The biblical term questions over answers, the idea of solution over answer, isn't just practical. It's spiritual. In the Bible, we rarely see God giving direct, easy answers. Instead, we see Abraham questioning God's plans, Moses asking why he was chosen, Job demanded to know the reason for his suffering, the Israelite crying out in the wilderness. And most often, God doesn't give a neat, satisfying answering. Instead, He gives directions, instructions, process, solutions that require faith, obedience, and transformation. Even Jesus operated this way. When Nicodemus asked how to enter the kingdom of God, Jesus didn't give a simple theological explanation. He said, "You must be born again." This wasn't an answer. It was a solution, a call to transformation. The Tower of Babel and human confusion. The story of the Tower of Babel offers another metaphor. Humanity, united by one language, tried to build a tower to heaven. But God confused their language and they scatter. Perhaps this shows us that answers alone, especially when they surprise or control, could not sustain unity. A shared solution grounded in humility and purpose is what needed to build lasting progress. Wisdom is the ultimate solution. In the Garden of Eden, God commanded Adam and Eve not to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Was this a test of obedience, or was it an invitation to discover something deeper? Perhaps God wasn't holding knowledge, but inviting humanity to learn through relationships, process, one purpose. Wisdom, after all, is not the same as having the right answers. It's about living rightly, even in uncertainty. Wisdom is the foundation of all true solutions. So, be a solution. As Donald Trump and Robert Kiyosaki said in the book, we want you to be part of the solution, not part of the problem. That's the heart of this message. Answers serve individual. Solutions serve the world, society, the community, the family, the relationship. So don't just seek answers. Be the solution. Be the kind of person who creates, heals, transforms, and builds. That's what God intended when He gave humanity purpose in Genesis, to multiply, to have dominions, and bring order to the world. Not to live with all the answers, but to live out meaningful, transformative solutions. Thank you for tuning in. May you find solutions, not an answers. A solution for your life, for your family, for your marriage, for your relationship, for your communities. And may God bless you. Continue to grow, to learn, to prosper. I will see you next time. God bless.